was crazy, isn't it? Like, you know, how we went from over the summer we were meant to come up with an idea, and I can't remember, I think our idea was like some crap like Roman thing. I can't remember, like some 3D platformer. But then, do you remember?
I think we were really struggling, and then we had to do a presentation to say what our idea was, and then we didn't really have anything. But then John said, "I found this animation.
Yeah,
this could work." So we basically just played the animation and said, "This is what we're going to make."
Well, yeah, because I remember we felt our thing was that other people were presenting. And we were like, oh crap, no, our thing is crap compared to this. And then luckily we had the lunch break, whatever it was, and then we were like, right, let's just show this animation. Huddled around.
Yeah.
And people said they didn't really get what the game was or something. Like
we didn't really understand what it was going to be either.
Yeah.
At that point. We just thought, look, we love the aesthetic of this animation, so we're going to make a game using a similar aesthetic. So. Making the world out of cubes.
I think maybe it wasn't a case that people didn't really get it. I think everyone just had a different idea about what it should be, because it's quite an open concept. But then we managed to refine it over time as well.
Yeah.
But I do think a lot of people, like in our class, actually played a part in helping us design it, because we had a lot of presentations. We had a lot of feedback in the early stages, which was useful.
It's very true.
Yeah, it kind of evolved quite a lot, because that animation was very action focused.
Yeah. And
it organically kind of went to a puzzle direction, first person. And I remember we had that brainstorm meeting, and we started thinking, what if we had colored cubes that did different things?
Yeah, I think part of that was just the logistics of making everything interactable. It kind of made sense to focus on a few different types, and then as we did that, it kind of naturally drifted towards a puzzle game. The remaster was built from scratch using the Unreal Engine 4.
This meant we had the opportunity to rethink and redesign areas of the original game which were problematic. Given that when creating the original game, we had no industry experience and we did not have a programmer on the team, most of the issues we faced were due to technical limitations. Revisiting the game 10 years later, and with the increased functionality of the Unreal Engine 4, we found that most of these issues were no longer relevant. We also had a huge amount of feedback from reviews, Let's Play videos and the Steam forums, so we had a better understanding of which areas of the game needed improvement and what needed to be cut altogether. We wanted to stay true to the original, so for the most part we used the same mechanics. What we found was that in the process of recreating everything, we were able to make everything behave much more reliably. So given that we were no longer restricted by the same technical limitations, we were able to expand on a lot of these ideas and design new content. That is why many stages of the game remain almost identical, but there are other stages that have been removed and others that have been redesigned due to feedback that we received post-release.